guys, it's Andy, and today we are celebrating something very huge, and that is that yesterday, January 22nd, was the official 1-year anniversary of my first ever video on YouTube on Andeeland. It feels so insane to me that I've been making these videos for a whole year. I really have had just the best time doing it. It is one of the things that I've always wanted to do with my life, and I'm really glad that I'm doing it now. Making YouTube videos is something I've really wanted to do since I was about 17 or 18, and I finally got up the courage to do it, and I am so glad. I've always heard the saying, do what you want to do today because a year from now you'll wish you'd done it last year, something like that. And that is the most true thing I've ever heard, because every year I'd be like, if I had started a year ago, I'd be so good at this by now, I'd know what I was doing. And I finally was just like, you know what, eventually if I want to have a year under my belt, I'm gonna have to start doing it. So I did, and here we are. And yeah, I'm still not the most expert YouTuber out there on the scene. Hello all 49 of my subscribers. But I think that I can offer some good advice after a year of doing this by myself, alone in my room. One of the first things I have to say is if you think you can't do YouTube if you don't have lights or an impressive camera, you absolutely can. My camera is not the fanciest, but it works just fine for me. And if all you have is your laptop's webcam, hey, do it. People did it back in 2007. You can still do it. If you think you need fancy lights or anything, I promise you don't. You just need a big window. I use these lights. That's mainly because I can never manage to film during the daytime. It is actually daylight outside right now, but the light is not really coming into this window. In my old apartment, the lighting was always fantastic because I had a giant window right there, so you really just need natural light. Studio lights are usually a plus if you don't have a lot of natural light in your house or you need to film at a different time of day, but I mean, I can't recommend anything better than just a big window. I do, in fact, recommend at some point getting an external mic. I still don't have one though, and people are still watching my videos. I have to say, if you do have the money, I'd say definitely go for the nice camera. Go for the one with the screen that flips out that you can look at, so you don't have to check your view by recording something, turning it off, and then going back and replaying it, because that's what I have to do to set up all of my shots. But if you don't have any of that stuff, you don't have the money for it, hey, that's not gonna mean that your videos are bad. Look at me, I'm here. Was that conceited to imply that my videos are good? I like my videos. Another thing that I have to recommend is if you plan on doing videos, you should probably write them in advance. I know what you're thinking, you want the videos to seem authentic and genuine, but I have to remind you, if you write the videos yourself, that's still your own authentic, genuine words. It's just planning what you're gonna say ahead of time rather than sitting in front of the camera and suddenly having a complete mind blank. Jasmine, stop. If you have an animal, try to make them be quiet when you're filming videos because they will ruin a lot of takes. I'm just gonna tell you that. Shush, shush, shush. Some of my favorite videos that I've ever filmed are videos that I filmed with my friends like Sloan and Kat. They are absolutely so much more fun to make than videos on my own, even when they're not on camera and they're standing behind the camera just listening to me. It feels like you're talking to them whenever you do it, so it makes it so much easier, so much more natural, and you laugh a lot more because you have your friends to bounce ideas off of and banter with. Something I can highly recommend is being flexible with your setup, with your words, your intros, your outros, stuff like that. You know, everything doesn't have to be picture perfect every time. God knows it never is for me. Every single YouTuber is different, and it's gonna take you a long time to find the sort of niche that you want to fit into, the sort of image that you want to put forward. Not saying that I want to encourage people to be fake, but there is such a thing as putting forth an image of yourself, even if that image is of yourself. There's just a certain way you want to be in front of the camera, the way you want to talk to people, the kind of person you want to appear, the kind of person that you want to inspire. At the same time, your audience chooses you, you don't choose them, so you gotta kind of adjust to that. At the same time as that, you want to continue to be yourself. You don't base yourself off of what other people want, so just continue to be yourself, be who you want to be, but also consider who you're talking to. I'm just gonna say I probably have some kids watching me somewhere, but I still say the fuck word all the time. And that is their choice. They are choosing to watch me and accept who I am despite the language that I use that might not be appropriate for their age group. That's just something that people usually have to accept. And always be open to changing up what you do, you know? I didn't always film here. First of all, I didn't always live here, and I won't be living here for much longer, so this is all gonna change again. But once I got things set up over here, I really chose to like this. I feel like this is a warm home experience. I always like to make sure it's set up properly. There's a drink over there that I didn't mean to be in the shot. Well, it's there now. Another thing that I have to say is don't worry about your views, your likes, or your subscribers. Yeah, they matter. They matter a lot. That's probably like half the reason why you did this. You wanted people to appreciate what you do. But as long as you are having a great time doing it, I can't see any reason why you should obsess over what other people think about it. And I know that sounds completely hypocritical when at the end of this video I'm going to say give this a thumbs up. But, you know, it is nice to be validated for what you're doing, but just, you know, do it more for you than for anyone else. That's the best thing I can say. I just have so much to say about this topic because, guys, I love YouTube. I love making these videos. I love making these videos, and I know it doesn't seem like that all the time because I don't always get videos up on select dates, but that is because real life sometimes gets very real, and I do have to interact with the outside world, do my job, pay rent, do things like that. I have to do that, and I don't always have time for making the videos. I am sorry, I'm working on it, and I can highly recommend if you want to make videos, you should try to get videos up on your scheduled dates because that promotes reliability on your part. People want to watch YouTubers who are reliable at uploading videos. They don't want to stay subscribed to someone who is going to, you know, say they upload videos every week and never do. I think I just described myself. Please don't unsubscribe from me. I'm really sorry. I'm working on it. And the advice that I want to leave you guys with today is that if you want to do anything, if you want to make videos, if you want to go to college, if you want to not go to college, if you want to travel the world, if you want to write a book, the best advice, once again, that's gonna be my new tagline, the best advice I can say is just go out and do it. You have to get started eventually, so why not make it today? Do your best with what you have and try to achieve what you want. That sounded so profound, and I really don't know how that came out of my mouth. But hey, if you guys have anything else to say, any more advice about doing YouTube, any more advice about just starting on accomplishing your dreams, then leave a comment about that down below. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this trip into Andeeland. You can click right here to be sent to my last video, or you can click right down here to subscribe to my channel to see new videos every Monday and Friday if I manage to get those up. I am sorry when they don't. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you think they'd like it too, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.